WXVT Delta weather.
It was another fantastic day in the Delta as we had bright blue sunny skies as far as the eye could see. Not a cloud up above as some dry air moved over top as that high pressure is now beginning to make its way across our region. That helped calm the winds down, making for a very pleasant afternoon. But we did have temperatures a little bit on the cooler side. But now as we move into the end of February and head towards March, the sun is staying out a little longer. So temperatures are not cooling off nearly as fast as we're still hanging on to the 50 degrees here in Greenville, now dropping into the upper 40s in Greenwood, and you can see 46 in Memphis as well. But we still have a good bit of lower 50s as we only topped out at 53 degrees. So temperatures have remained pretty steady over the last few hours, but once the sun begins to set here in the next few minutes, and then as we go through the evening hours, those temperatures will be falling. But the other good news that we're starting to see now is the winds are turning more out of the south and southwest, although it is only at 3 miles an hour. That is the turn of the change, and we're beginning to see some warmer air move out of that area. So as we look off to the south and southwest, we can still see upper 50s and maybe even some lower 60s back down to San Antonio. This warmer air will be moving over, but you can see the warm air extends all the way up to the north, as they're still into the upper 50s back through North Dakota and into the 60s as you head over towards the Montana area and back through the Rocky Mountains as well. So this very warm spring-like air will slowly begin to move across the rest of the country, making for a beautiful weekend, not only for us here in the Delta, but just about the entire country is going to see some very pleasant weather. So as we go through tonight, that high pressure remains to our south, cooler air moves in as we could once again see temperatures drop close to the freezing mark by tomorrow morning. But then as we go into the afternoon, that high slowly begins to scoot off to the east. We get that southerly flow to really kick up with lots of sunshine. Warmer temperatures make their way in, so start making those afternoon plans now. So it looks like a beautiful Saturday across the Delta with more clear skies across the region. As we go into the evening hours, that high slowly begins to scoot farther off to the east, so we'll have another clear night. Temperatures won't drop nearly as cold, but it will still get into the lower 40s by Sunday morning. Then as we go into the afternoon, Sunday afternoon, more of that southerly flow allows temperatures to get close to 70, but we're beginning to track a little weak frontal boundary, which could bring some clouds during the late afternoon hours. And then as we head into the evening hours, we're looking at some very light rain chances beginning to develop along that frontal system. But you can see it's not a very big band, and if we do get any showers, it's going to be a quick hit or miss, little light shower here and there during Sunday night into Monday morning. Then things begin to dry out before the main system moves through on Tuesday. So mainly clear tonight. As I mentioned, we'll get close to that freezing mark. Some areas to the east could get below 32 degrees once again and get close to the upper 20s by tomorrow morning with calm winds. Already by 9 o'clock, we're back into the lower 40s, so temperatures will be rebounding quickly, but still a rather cool start if you're out and about early tomorrow morning. Then as we move into the afternoon, 64 degrees, lots of sunshine, just looking absolutely beautiful. Winds on the light side, 7 to 12 miles an hour out of the south-southwest. And then as we move into the evening, just a very pleasant night as temperatures will be falling into the lower 50s. On Sunday, the winds pick up, and that'll allow us to get close to 70 with that slight chance of some showers Sunday evening into Monday. 71 on Monday, looking absolutely great. A few clouds still hanging around, but Tuesday is the day we're now beginning to watch as it looks like a stronger cold front will be moving through, and there is a slight possibility for some severe weather with that. The good news is it's not going to be nearly as bad, but we still can't rule out the possibility of a few severe thunderstorm warnings issued with that. And then behind it, after seeing temperatures stay into the 70s on Tuesday, we'll fall back down into the 50s, but things do begin to dry out, and we're back into the 60s by the end of next week. And next week is also Severe Weather Preparedness Week, and with that, we're going to be doing some fun events, and I know the big thing on Wednesday is Weather Radio Wednesday, and so Riley Hale, our morning meteorologist, will be out at the Kroger's doing a live shot talking to emergency management on why it's important to have your weather radio, especially as we move into the spring months.